Hello everyone. This is going to be a quick tutorial on how you can download the financial data that you will need for your financial projects throughout the course and your final. So what I'm going to do at this moment is I'm going to share my screen with you and take you through step by step on how you can download your data very easily. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to SEC.gov. And once you're there, you'll be brought to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission website. You come over here to the right and you click on company filings. It's going to open up a new page. And here you're going to see the Edgar company filings with a text box in here. What you have to do in here is you have to enter the ticker symbol of the company that you will be researching. So for an example, I'm taking you through this, we're going to use Starbucks, and their ticker symbol is SBUX. So I'm going to type in SBUX, and notice here Edgar Filings and Starbucks Corp is highlighted, and I'm going to click on that. And what that does is it brings you to the results page for Starbucks Corp. You can see here that we're working with Starbucks, and it lists all of the financial documents that they have had to file with the SEC. So for the project, you will only have to focus on one type of financial document that Starbucks or the company that you choose has to submit to the SEC, and that's the 10K form. So to filter through all of this stuff here, what you want to do is under filter results, under filing type, you want to type in 10-K, move over to the right, and you want to click on search. And what that's going to do is list for you all of the 10K filings for Starbucks, with the most recent being the first view. And you can see that the filing date here was November 12th, 2020. So to download the data, it's very simple. You're going to click on this blue button that says Interactive Data, and that's going to bring up another screen. And in this yellow navigation bar, you're going to click on Financial Statements, and it's going to show you all of the types of financial statements that will be downloaded. And then you come right up above where it says Print Document and View Excel Document. What you want to do is you want to click on View Excel Document. And then once you do that, you will see at the bottom of your screen, there is going to be an Excel file. So what I'm going to do here for a moment is I'm going to stop sharing my screen, because to go to another program on Zoom, you won't find any of the data that I'm talking about. So I'm going to make sure that I have this information downloaded so that I can share it with you, just to show you what the information is going to look like when you download the data. So let me come back over here and let me share my screen with you if Zoom lets me do so. Give me 1 second. So I'm going to share my screen with you once again. And here you can see an Excel file with all of the downloaded information. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go in and you want to click Enable Editing. This way you can, do whatever you want. One thing that I want to point out here is there are, 50 to 60 tabs here at the bottom, in which you will only need 3. You will need the consolidated statements of earnings. And for some companies, this may be labeled something different. Could be income statement. It could be called profit and loss statement, but it's the consolidated statements of earnings, which looks like the income statement with the net revenues, so forth and so on. The statement of comprehensive Income we will not need. You will need the consolidated statements of cash flows, and you will need the consolidated balance sheet data. So what you can do to make this easier for yourself and to make it easier when you're downloading the information for your projects, you can delete the tabs that you will not use. And I think that this will also help with, you know, the potential of there being some confusion if you click on tab and thinking, wait, where did this come from? So I think that it's best to delete all of the other tabs that are downloaded from the SEC and keep it to only the 3 statements that you will need: the consolidated statement of earnings, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement. And when you want to remove the other tabs that you don't need, select the tab that you don't need. So we don't need the cover page. And I'm going to right click. Oops, I have to hit enable editing first. Okay. So it stopped sharing my screen, so I'm going to go back and hopefully this works out. So we don't need cover page, and I'm going to right click on that, and I'm going to click delete, and it's going to confirm that I want to delete that particular page, and I do, so I click on delete. Consolidated statement of earnings, as I stated, we do need. Consolidated statements of comprehensive income, we do not need. I'm going to right click, delete, delete. The cash flow we do need. Statements of equity we do not need, so I'm going to right click and delete. And then the consolidated balance sheet we need. So these are the only 3 files that you need. The remaining tabs can all be deleted, and you can select multiple tabs at once and delete multiple tabs at once by clicking on the beginning tab that you want to delete, hold down the control key and select as many tabs as you can and just delete. So the derivative financial instrument we don't need, so I'm going to hold down the control key and I'm going to click on all of these for as long as I can go. And I'm going to right click and delete, and it's just deleted all of these tabs. So as you can see, there are many, many, many more tabs. So again, you can just go in, right click and delete those tabs so that you end up with only 3 tabs at the bottom: the statements of earnings, statement of cash flow, and the balance sheet. So I'm going to stop sharing. I hope that you find this information useful. If you have any help, if you run into any problems whatsoever, please feel free to reach out to me and I can help walk you through it. But I think it's pretty simple enough, and it's great because it puts all of the information in Excel. You don't have to worry about retyping any numbers, which can cause a lot of errors. So again, that's how you download the information for the companies that you will be researching. And you go to SEC.gov and you do need the ticker symbol for the companies that you will be researching. So with that, good luck, everyone.